And Ben, let's talk about that rhetoric, stand by message to the Proud Boys. They were celebrating. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, immediately they took this as a call to action. In fact, they've basically made it their catchphrase over the last 12 hours or so. They've printed T-shirts that they put on Amazon that say exactly that: stand back and stand by. This is a group, along with a lot of other militia groups who have been in Portland, who have been in Kenosha, who have been in these places. They've just been dying for the president to give them tacit approval of what they're doing. In a lot of these groups, the Proud Boys, they made these pacts with these groups like Patriot Prayer, these other militia movements, to go into these protests, try to stir stuff up, to try to make it look like the left is as violent as they want it to be, basically. And they go and they take videos and they post those videos online to create this talking point that, Antifa is taking over America or whatever. So every part of that response from the president was a perfect response for the Proud Boys. They were so excited. There were videos of them responding to this. The official Proud Boys account on one of these channels literally howled like dogs back at the president. This is exactly what they wanted. They've been waiting for this for 4 or 5 years, and they got it last night from the president.
And Ben, let's just fact check also those who are saying that Joe Biden's response was inaccurate, because that's not the case about Antifa. DHS, the Department of Homeland Security, of course, and the FBI director as recently as September 17th was testifying under oath that Antifa is not an organization, it's an ideology, and both saying that in terms of domestic terror, it's the right wing that is responsible for most of the violence.
Yeah, if you looked last year, for example, all of those mass shootings that we saw in tandem that were posted on the manifestos were posted on these extremist forums, those were from white nationalists. That's what was happening there. This is not to discount the idea that violence is an explicitly partisan idea. But right now, the organized violence is coming from white supremacist groups. They are gathering together. They used to gather together on places like Facebook, but now they have to go to deeper, darker corners of the web. They make events and they tell people, we're going to go, beat up the left here. The initiation process with the Proud Boys, the very last step is to commit violence on behalf of the Proud Boys. That's what this is about. So yes, Antifa is a violent ideology that, pushes back against what they deem to be fascism. But the organized groups that are committing domestic terror in the United States, according to Donald Trump's own intelligence agencies, that's white supremacy. That's the problem right now that we, not just extremism researchers, but the actual officials, trying to tamp down this stuff, that's the problem.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.